Alien Update number 2. Welcome back. Our first article for the week is a good one. On the 20th, an article was written by Jazz Shaw for Hot Air about a recent interview on Fox News between Maria Bartiromo and John Ratcliffe, the Director of National Intelligence for the Trump administration. During the interaction, the topic of UFOs was brought up by Maria, and John Ratcliffe's response was amazing. Calmly, he announced that there are quite a few more military encounters with these unexplained craft than have been made public. He also said, usually we have multiple sensors that are picking these things up. Basically saying it wasn't just one guy saying he saw it. They have radar, they have evidence. He said there is actually quite a few more than have been made public. The article hints at a report that will be released by the Pentagon sometime in the next 10 weeks. So we will obviously be following this closely. And guys, this is another high-level government official admitting UFOs exist. The next article was from March 12th by Doug Maron, titled How the Military Cover-Up of the Dexter UFO Incident Led to Greater Government Transparency. Back in 1966, multiple Michigan counties and an Air Force base all witnessed red-green objects flying at high speed. Frank Manor later told reporters, "We got about 500 yards of the thing. It was sort of shaped like a pyramid, with a blue-green light on the right-hand side, and on the left, a white light. I didn't see no antenna or portholes. The body was like a yellowish coral rock and looked like it had holes in it. Sort of like if you took a piece of cardboard box and split it open. You couldn't see it too good because it was surrounded with heat waves, like you see in the desert. The white light turned to a blood red as he got close to it. The sensation was historical because it led to a congressional hearing, which in turn led to greater government transparency and public accountability. The story even gathered interest from Gerald Ford, who would later become president. You can learn all about this incident in the movie Phenomenon. The next article was about the search for alien life. On March 14th, Andrei Dargalin wrote an article about research that has been done on how we scan for life in the cosmos. Perhaps we shouldn't look for advanced civilizations, but rather Stone Age farming civilizations. Andrew Lockley of the University College of London was the researcher. He mentions these primitive societies were around for a lot longer than we've had radio. He was referring to how we currently search for radio waves. Next is another article on a theory about how we search for alien life. Nirmal Narayanan on March 13th wrote an article for IB Times about looking for technosignatures rather than biosignatures. In layman's terms, instead of looking for microorganisms or signs of life, instead search for pollution. This would show that a civilization is polluting their atmosphere and using their natural resources. Another interesting theory. Our next article is from Ron Wah, writing for Yahoo.com. This article is about interstellar objects like the ones we discussed last week, Oumuamua. There has since been a second object, 21 Borisov. The article talks about research and calculations which have stemmed from both of those objects and led scientists to believe we probably get around 7 of these objects every year. The article talks about future plans to intercept or land on the object to do further research. These are actual objects that we have seen and we do not know what they are. Are they just loose rocks flinging through space or UFOs? The next article is a funny one. The Brits want Arnold Schwarzenegger to fight the aliens. In a survey of 2,000 British people, they chose Arnold Schwarzenegger as the celebrity they would want to defend against an alien invasion. Will Smith came in second. The article was by James Somper for The Sun. Our last article comes from Forbes by Jamie Carter. He discusses how Starlink, which is Elon Musk's satellite network to provide internet to the entire planet, could be visible to aliens. If aliens were looking through a telescope, they would not see any sign of our civilization, but the mega constellation of satellites could be visible after 800 years. Wow. Still interesting though. That's it for this week. Please like, subscribe, and share to help grow the channel. And as always, you can find the links to all the articles in the description below. And if you have any experiences with UFOs that you would like to discuss and be interviewed for, email us at alienupdateyt@gmail.com. Tune in next week, and let's find the truth together.